Today's song is I'll Fly Away. And this is a simple 3-chord song, and it was written in 1929 by Albert Brumley. He says he was inspired while he was out picking cotton and singing a song called The Prisoner's Ballad. That song includes the line, "Like a bird from prison bars has flown," and it uses prison as a metaphor for earthly life. And so he realized he could write a gospel tune about that. There are also 19th century slave songs with similar lyrics that state, "I'll fly away to glory, I'll fly away to my heavenly home, and I'll shout glory." I'll Fly Away is one of the most recorded gospel songs ever and appears in the hymnals for multiple denominations. So you may be familiar with it already. Okay, let's go ahead and play it in the key of D. I'm just going to explain a couple things about the notation here. If it says D, you play one measure of D. If there's a slash, you're going to play another measure of that same chord that you've just played. You'll notice a couple of these chords are written in blue. That's because they're only a half measure. So just kind of know that's a quicker change than the others. There's also a couple places where I put optional chords in parentheses. You can play those if you feel like it, or you can just keep playing what you've been playing until the next chord switch. Okay. A couple options for strum is you could do down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down. The Ukulele Fool calls that the bum, diddy, bum, diddy, bum, diddy, bum. Okay. Or you can go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. Either way, which kind of the down is giving it some grounding, the up, down, it gives it a little lightness. Okay, let's go ahead and try that one time through. Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly So that was in the key of D. You might find other versions of this where it's written in the key of F or the key of C. It works in a variety of ways, but it helps if you understand the relationship between the chords in each key. So where the first 2 lines use D, G, D in the version I just played, you might instead see F, B flat, F, or C, F, C. So if you look at this chart, that's what we'd call a 1-4-1 chord progression. Because the first chord of the key you'll see in column 1, then the second chord in each pattern you'll find in column 4. And then you'll return to that column 1. Now generally you don't need to understand any of this to play any chord chart you find, but it is super helpful to understand that if you ever find a song that just isn't feeling right to you the way it's written, you can try transposing it to another key using this chart and seeing if that feels better for your voice and your ukulele. Let's try it in the key of F, which is how it's written in daily ukulele. Some bright morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. Let's try the melody line. might have noticed on that final When I Die, I changed the notes. Daily Ukulele had it written as a C, D, E, going up, and that doesn't feel right to me, so I've done it F, D, C, moving down a little bit. So one difference from the Daily Ukulele that fits my style of singing. Okay, let's go ahead and try it in the key of C, which is where Asupa will start the song. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to that home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away.